What's good? Is ranking to the most terrifying planets ever discovered. Bro, I forgot the title. Bro, I always forget the title every time I do my intro, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yo, is my webcam locked? Oh, it's locked. But join us on Twitch, or you can join us on YouTube. We be live on YouTube too. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I recommend joining on Twitch if you want to type and text and stuff. If you just want to watch the stream, do it on YouTube. It might echo because my beats are dead and I don't know where the charger at, so deal with it.
Let's start with the ones that are terrifying and work our way towards the ones that are hellish nightmares. Number 7. The Burning Ice Planet. Gliese 436b is one of the most terrifying planets you will ever hear about. A hot Neptune gas giant that orbits very close to its star and is about 4 times Earth's radius. But let's talk about what makes this planet so terrifying. It is believed that the planet's entire surface is covered in extremely hot ice, capable of reaching temperatures above 800 degrees Fahrenheit. Now
Who will make some shit like this? Like, what are y'all right mind? I'm dumb as shit, I don't know.
know that sounds confusing and makes no sense, but don't worry. Lucky for you guys, I know how to read. So let me break this down a bit further.
Damn. You mad because I don't know how to read? Dang, shorty. I know I don't know how to read, but dang, you don't have to tell me I don't know how to read. I know I don't have to know how to read, but you know I don't know. I'm stuttering.
Bizarre superheated ice is formed by the planet's immense atmospheric pressure, not by cold. But instead of me just rambling off facts and telling you about these terrifying planets, let's make this a bit more fun. I will be placing you on each of these planets so we can see exactly.
Fuck you on. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Bitch. Fuck you talking about, place me on shit, nigga. Fuck me. Not place me on nothing. Shorty.
Begin. You are now in a modern spaceship and are just about to enter Gliese 436b's atmosphere. A terrible decision. Instantly, the spaceship begins to overheat, and its structural components start to deform, thanks to the planet's atmosphere being primarily made of heated helium and hydrogen. Around the 30-second mark, things can go one of two ways. The ship could be crushed from the increasing pressure, or the entire ship could vaporize from the blazing heat. Congratulations, you survived anywhere from 30 to 90 seconds. But for the sake of the video, let's say you were in an indestructible spacecraft and managed to safely land on the planet's icy surface. What would you experience then? As you step out of the ship, all the moisture in your body instantly flash boils, then vaporizes, leaving you dead within a couple of seconds. Let's try that again, but this time you're wearing an indestructible spacesuit. As you step out of the ship, you see the glowing ice-covered surface, and you feel the spacesuit vibrate from the high winds. You look up and are greeted with a dark black-red sky. Powerful lightning storms light up the atmosphere, revealing the enormous and violent storms all around you. Honestly, it's a pretty chill experience compared to what's to come. Number 6. The Terrifying Gas Planet. HD 80606b is yet another horrifying planet. A hot Jupiter gas...
What the fuck type of name is that? 80606b. What the fuck type of name is that? I'll be damned if a nigga named me 8600b. I'ma beat your ass. Just imagine my mama named me 8060b. I'ma beat her ass.
Gas giant with a wildly elongated orbit that is about 11 times larger than Earth's radius. The reason why this planet is so scary has to do with its incredibly wild temperature swings, as it goes from deep space to nearly touching its star. When the planet is closest to its star, the temperature goes from around 450 to over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit in just 6 hours. Now I know it's hard to visualize these numbers, so let me put it in a way we can all understand. 450 degrees cooks a beautiful pizza, while 2000 degrees cooks a terrible pizza. Okay. Hope that helps. But let the simulation begin. Okay. You are back in a modern day spaceship and are about to enter the planet's atmosphere. Of course, you will be entering the planet at its hottest. As you enter, the ship's speed
Nigga, stop saying you, nigga. I'm not entering shit. I'm staying my black ass at home. Stop saying you, nigga. I'm staying my black ass at home, nigga. I'm not entering shit but my room.
instantly begins to accelerate at incredible speeds thanks to the planet's gravitational pull. Within seconds, the outside of the ship's temperature rises over 7,000 degrees, which begins to erode the craft's heat shield. Around the 30-second mark, you begin to descend past violent storms, high winds, and violent jet streams as pieces of your ship melt and vaporize. Around 60 seconds, the hull begins to deform and eventually implode due to the ever-increasing atmospheric pressure, which means you have imploded as well. Congratulations, you survived an entire minute, a new personal best. Let's try that again, but this time you invested in Bitcoin at 10 cents and were able to purchase an indestructible spacecraft. So what would happen if you were to step out of the ship at the planet's buoyancy point wearing no protective gear? In less than a millisecond after the hatch opens, you would be crushed to a pulp, then completely vaporized into the metallic
For the last time, stop saying fucking you for I beat your
ocean. Now, for that one person at NASA who accidentally let this video autoplay, I got you. If you were to step outside the ship, this time wearing a modern-day NASA spacesuit, you would be crushed to a pulp, then completely vaporized. This is because the atmosphere is millions to hundreds of millions of times more pressurized than Earth's, and oceans made of metal are apparently very hot. Let's try that again, but this time you're wearing an indestructible and highly advanced spacesuit. What will you experience then? As you exit the spaceship, you instantly lose sight of it in the hazy, glowing, infinite ocean. You no longer know up from down as you float suspended in the endless abyss. Out of nowhere, electrical currents trickle around you, giving off light, if only for a second. An absolute nightmare. Permanently stuck playing an ocean level. Number 5, the disappearing planet. Koros 7b is one of the hottest rocky planets ever discovered. A rocky super Earth, approximately 70% larger in radius than Earth. Now, what makes this planet so terrifying is its extreme proximity to its star, as it is 60 times closer to its sun than Earth is. It is also tidally locked, meaning that the same side is always facing its star, creating a lava ocean on one side and a dark rocky oven inferno on the other. The planet reaches temperatures up to 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit, which is so hot that its rocky surface is literally evaporating into space, slowly shrinking the planet. Here's what would happen if you were to enter the planet's atmosphere with this state-of-the-art spacecraft. Instantly, the craft's heat shield reaches over 7,000 degrees and begins to erode rapidly. Within 20 seconds, the craft's out in thousand with this state.
I so damn want to be playing this old ass GTA if I'm in the planet. And shit. I'll be fucking playing GTA fucking 6. Hell no.
To crack and melt, destroying insulation and causing the inside of the ship's temperature to quickly rise, baking you alive. Within 30 to 45 seconds, the entire ship is shredded to pieces, then quickly vaporized with no traces of its existence left behind. But let's say you were in an indestructible ship and managed to land on the planet's surface. What would happen then? As the hatch opens, your eyes, skin, and organs would vaporize in seconds before you ever felt a thing. Let's try that again, but this time you're in an indestructible and highly advanced spacesuit. As you step out of the ship, you're instantly blinded by the sun, since it's 360 times larger than our sun from Earth. Luckily, you would be able to walk on the lava ocean since molten rock is incredibly dense. It would feel like walking on burning tar that clings to your feet with every step you take, turning the fun outdoor adventure into an exhausting workout.
We have got to the point where literally...
Bro, come on, bro. I hate when niggas give me ass. See, I don't even give your ass because you two strike me. And I just be cussing too much. So they be like, damn,
If you were lucky enough to spawn on the dark side of the planet, you would actually be able to walk around freely on solid ground. Well, at least when you're not busy being tossed hundreds of feet into the air by the planet's violent and powerful winds. Number 4, WASP 127b.
What the fuck?
WASP 127b is yet another incredibly horrifying planet. A gas giant that
How
is
do
about
niggas be
15
knowing this
times
shit?
Earth's radius.
Like, you gotta be
One
a
of the
dead
many
ass
reasons
nerd
why
to
this
know
planet
shit
is
like
so
this.
terrifying is that it currently holds the record for the highest winds ever recorded. For reference, the highest non-tornadic wind speed ever recorded on Earth is approximately 250 miles per hour, which is strong enough to send a human hundreds of feet into the air. Neptune, which has the highest winds in our solar system, has winds that reach as high as 1,500 miles per hour, faster than the speed of sound, and almost 4 times faster than the winds of Jupiter's red spot. Winds this high would obliterate you on contact, reducing your body to a cloud of vaporized tissue.
How the fuck is
But
my
get
camera
this,
lagging like
WASP
this, ho?
127b has a recorded wind speed of over 20,500. Number 1. The Glass Storm Planet. HD 189733b is a hellish planet that is worse than any nightmare you could ever possibly dream of. The planet is enormous, around 15 times Earth's radius. From the outside looking in, it appears to be a larger version of Earth, covered with beautiful tropical beaches. But I guess it's time to find out what would happen if you were to enter this planet's atmosphere. You are back in a modern day spacecraft and have just entered what you thought was a vacation getaway.
Hey, I can't lie, I got that shit on.
Instantly, the ship begins to glow due to the high heat of the atmosphere, a great sign that you picked the right day to go to the beach. Around the 5-second mark, the craft's heat shield begins to warp, melt, and vaporize. 10 seconds in, supersonic winds slam into the craft as molten glass particles in the atmosphere shred the craft to tiny pieces. Within 20 to 30 seconds, the tiny pieces of the craft and you are completely vaporized and carried
Bro,
away
stop
by the
saying
wind.
me. I'm at home in my room, my blue
It's in
room.
the giant ocean of water. It's almost entirely made up of scorching hot hydrogen and
Is that
helium.
SpongeBob?
Reaches a whopping 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit, has stronger winds than Neptune, and even rains molten glass sideways, making it a horrible planet to vacation to. So you're probably wondering, why the hell is the planet blue if it wasn't meant to have any visitors? Well, that's because the planet's atmosphere contains tiny particles of glass, which are great at scattering blue light, making it the worst scam in the known universe, and another reason why it deserves the #1 spot. And yes, just like all gas planets, the simulation always ends the same. Instant vaporization anywhere on the planet, followed by suspended in the dark metallic oceans. Honestly, we are sick of these planets and we hate them.
Justice is served, nigga. Or YouTube. I give up. I quit YouTube.